Good morning. So good to see you this morning. Or if I don't see you, I know you're there. And we're going to have a really good show today. We've got some good guests. But I want to start to tell you about some wonderful things that have happened to me. First of all, I'm going into a new house, and I'm excited about that. But the books are doing very well now. I've got about 8 books published, and they're really getting a lot of attention and good reviews. So I'm going to tell you about that. And other than that, we got some guests today that are going to be very interesting. I know you're going to enjoy them. And in between that, we'll put a little music, a little something to make the show really wonderful. And we'll be right back.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Telling tales and biting nails are gone, but in my mind I know those days they will live on and on. But how can you thank someone who's taking you from crayons to perfume? The time I'm strong. That's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to reach the stars, but I'd rather you let me give my heart to serve with love. If you wanted the moon, I would try to reach the stars, but I'd rather you let me give my heart to serve with love.
All right, there you have it.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy the way it's supposed to be. We provide tours and would love to see you. Come visit the cows, watch the milking, the cheese being made, and learn all about raw milk. We're just 20 miles south and west of Fresno, California. Call to schedule a tour at 559-846-9732.
Oh, we're back again, and our first guest this morning is a lovely young lady, and her name is Melissa Irvine. And here's the name of her business, Opossum Spirits. That's a good one. Melissa, where did you come up with that name?
I have had an obsession with opossums since I was young, just because I grew up in the mountains, and I've always seen them, and I've always fed them. I've always gotten in trouble for feeding them. My aunt's like, they're going to come back, and I'm like, I don't care, and I spread food out for them. I made an Etsy a couple years ago, and I couldn't figure out how to change my Etsy name from Opossum Spirits, because it was just like, I made it when I was 16. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to run with it. Since I'm not really good with technology, I'm like, we're going to keep it.
It's a good name. It's just different, you know. So tell me what you do in Opossum Spirit.
So I create resin jewelry and like home decor.
Oh.
So I have a few paintings. I'll do like a comic book piece where I'll put it on a canvas and then coat it in resin and kind of make it like Mod Podge. I don't have any pictures of those with me. I should have brought the big one. I made a big one like this of Sonic the Hedgehog for my brother for a gift.
Well, the next time you come, you can bring it.
Yes. But normally I make trays and earrings. My favorite thing is to make earrings. I have about 16 different types of earrings people can buy with
my
all colors, and I
gosh.
customize. So it's really cool. Like right now I'm wearing one of my favorite ones. It's Animal Crossing. So I have a little frog chair with a bow.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's wonderful. I make some earrings too, but mine are all made on with China paints on porcelain things. So they're a little bit different, but those are so cute, and they're all sort of different. You make up all sort.
Each
Yeah.
pair of earrings is different.
Oh my gosh!
There's always some variable. The temperature definitely affects resin, and
Oh yes.
what like stuff you use. If I change brands, it affects it. Sometimes some brands are clearer than others, so definitely I just got to do a little test piece and see the clarity of the product I'm getting.
Oh gosh, yeah. You don't want to buy that's expensive, and you don't want to buy something you can't use.
Oh yes. Definitely if you get the resin from like Hobby Lobby and like Michael's, it's not worth it. You might as well just get like a good one for the same price.
Oh, really? I'm surprised that they would not have the good ones.
Definitely my fail rate with like the like more store-bought resins is like 50-50. Like but I think I got some on Amazon, some art resin. So it's like $200 for the big thing I got, but I haven't failed one project in the last 2 months.
Oh my gosh, that's sad that because you want them to last. You go all this trouble creating something and then mess it up with something that should be good.
Yes.
That's a shame. Did you bring any pieces today?
I brought one piece with me. This cute little tray. It's Marie. She's really cute. This is also a keychain I make, but
Oh,
I didn't drill a hole in the right place, so I was like, I'll just put her in a tray because she's just so cute.
hi Marie.
I love cats. They're just so great.
Oh,
and
yes.
when the light shines on her, her eyes and her ears light up and change color. So I have
Oh.
color changing
Wow.
pigment on her.
I haven't seen anything like that before. That's wonderful.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I guess so. Because, well, how can you make it movable? Is it the resin or what is it?
It's how the light catches it. So when it's flat, it just looks white. But when you pick her up, her eyes shine blue.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That's really interesting. But I know that I like something that you find something secret in it. And I think a lot of people do.
Oh,
So
yes.
There's going to be a lot of people going to be buying those earrings. And,
This week I'm going to a holiday bazaar. A bunch of local creators in Tower are doing a little get together and doing a couple sales. So definitely if people like have a spot booked, they can definitely see more of my work and luckily some other great artists that are in town.
oh, wow, that's terrific. It's going to be exciting.
Oh yes.
And you're on email, not an email, but internet, right?
I'm on Instagram as Opossum Spirits.
Oh, good. Did you find that they helped you? Do you make some sales through them?
Instagram, yes. Definitely I sell a lot out of state compared to like Fresno.
Oh,
That's where it really helps. But a lot of my town sales are when I go places in person and sell.
but I know as an artist, I would love to have a place of my own where I could show everything.
Oh, yes.
Do you feel that way too?
I would love to show all my work all the time. Definitely when people come over to my house, I'm like, come look. I have a whole room just dedicated to my art supplies and
That's what,
what I
gonna
do.
have. I do too. So
I'm like, come look at my babies. They're my treasure.
I think that's wonderful. I think that it's so important for people to have some kind of a hobby.
Yes.
Whether it's art or making cakes or whatever it is, because as you get older, if you don't have something you're interested in, you can start getting old.
Yeah.
Because I'm plenty old, but I'm not hold, you know what I mean? And I think that's because I keep busy all the time. I'm either doing art or I'm doing writing or something. So I think that's important for people, and you're a good person to tell them, yes, yes.
Yes. Go do more art for sure.
Well, whatever it is, as long as it's something that keeps your mind busy, and you don't have to have something that really takes you a lot of bodily things, but at least your mind is going and keeping going, and you can dealing with other people is wonderful too, because otherwise it's pretty lonely.
Yes.
You know, of course, some older people have a big family. That's one thing. But if you're like me, just one person, you got to keep busy. So tell me, what got you started on making this jewelry?
I started when I was younger, and it was just like some hobby. I just wanted to make a couple matching earrings because, you know, I was a little bit on the poorer end, and I was like, you know what? I saw some earrings online. I'm like, I'm going to make them. But recently what kicked off is I lost my job as a bridal consultant. So I was kind of getting depressed, and I really didn't have anything to do during COVID. And so I just started making stuff.
Good.
Every day I just do art just to practice.
That's great. That's wonderful. And what that little face on that little, what's its name again?
Oh, the froggy chair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if she's
It's so cute.
sparkling.
Really precious. You got both of them on?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm moving and everybody's packed away all my lipsticks and all everything. I said, wait, what am I going to do? I got to go to show. So what? How do you mainly sell your things? Through the internet?
I used to use Etsy, but I find that Etsy is kind of it's a little slow and they want you to pay for promotions to sell. And I'm like, you're losing money more than you're making money with that.
Well, I'll tell you, it seems like in any of the arts, you got more going out of money than you get coming in.
Definitely.
At least maybe later, after a few years, and people really get to know you, maybe then you're making good money. But in the beginning, you sort of say, "Oh well, I'm getting out there."
Yeah.
So what do you charge for your earrings?
Depending on size. So these are my larger earrings, so I will charge 20 for them.
Oh,
I have a pair of earrings that say the word thick on them. Those are also 20. I make mini little mushrooms. Those usually go for 10. And then just the froggy chair by itself is 10. And then I have like a medium size, which I do for 15.
well, those are very good prices for something creative like that, and handmade by an artist. That's did you hear that? They're very good prices.
Yes.
So-
I try to keep it a little bit lower. I just make sure that I always cover the cost of the resin. That's always number one.
Yeah, but that's pretty expensive, isn't it?
It is. And definitely I do buy a higher quality resin. So I want to make sure that I can always buy another gallon of resin and keep going because
Yes.
it's a daily thing. There's all kinds of odds and ends that I make.
So, what are you planning for Christmas sale?
Christmas sale? I don't know yet. I think I might do a giveaway. I just finished a giveaway about 2 months ago for 100 followers.
Wow,
I know.
that's
And
wonderful.
then, so I'm hoping to do something big. I'm getting a couple custom molds coming up. So hopefully they come out really good. I know they will. I buy from a mold creator named Haven of Craft, and they are spectacular. They make the best molds I've ever bought.
Oh
So
my gosh, molds, that means, you have to put some kind of, it's not the resin, is it, that you put in the,
So you get a silicone mold, and then the resin is kind of like a 2-part liquid. You mix it and add your coloring and all whatever odds and ends, and then you pour it into the mold, and then you have to wait like a day and a half to 2 days, and then that's when you reveal it. Sometimes you get a dud. Sometimes you get a bubble in the middle of your tray or something silly.
but that's fascinating. I've never heard that before, what you have to do for it. And with resin, I've never used resin for anything, but it's interesting to know
It is.
that you can make jewelry with resin.
It's all kinds of stuff. You can do tables. I've put it on a lot of stuff.
Really?
I have we have a giant cricket hanging out in like this cup that's in resin, because I I was doing laundry and I was sitting and I went to go throw the ball to the dog, and this cricket hit me right in the forehead in my backyard, and it was maybe not a cricket, maybe more of a locust, but he was a big boy, and I caught him, and we were feeding him, and then he finally passed, so we were like, oh, we're going to put him in something.
Oh, oh, how sweet.
Big bug. I was like very surprised because it's almost winter, and I was like, where did you come from?
That's amazing that you could do something with the cricket. You know, how creative can you get? So, how do they get you online?
So online, you can reach me through Instagram. So that'll be the at Opossum Spirits. So if you see something, of course, on my Instagram that you like, you can always direct message me. I like direct messages more.
Oh, yes.
So if you see something, definitely. I had a tray I just made 2 days ago, and I had like 5 bidders, and finally I was just like one person. I was like, here, take it. So it's definitely better than messaging me about if you want something, just because I have my direct messages. As soon as someone messaged me on Instagram, it pops up on my phone. Everything else is silenced. My family, silenced. Instagram direct messages, they come first.
So when you go into Instagram, you give the opossum spirit. That's what you say? Because I'm sure there's not too many of those.
No, not at all. It's pretty easy to find me.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it's such a pretty name you have, Melissa. That is really pretty.
Thank you so much.
I have a granddaughter named Marissa, but not Melissa. That's a big difference.
Couple letters, but
Yes, but you know, every letter has its own sound.
true.
And L has a sort of a ring to it. I like that. So anyways, well, what are you planning for Christmas? You are going to have a special sale?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a giveaway. Just a nice, something cool, something for my followers. Hopefully, I have something cool built up in the works. I'm not sure yet, but I think in the next week or two, I'll definitely announce something.
What do you mean by giveaway?
So it'll be, people will enter in through Instagram. They'll comment something or like or share, and then every name or every entry that it is, I usually write the person's name down and I put it in a jar. And then from the end of the 2 weeks, I'll just go in the jar on live and pick someone.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea. I was wondering, out of all these people, how can you choose but just pull it out of the book? That's great.
Just pick it out of a hat. I'm hoping for maybe finding a giant Santa head to put it in. Just this one I did my last giveaway I did out of a little skull cup.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cute idea, and I'm sure the person who wins it is very, very, very lucky and very happy to get what they get.
Yes, I hope so.
So what do you usually give, earrings or what do you?
I let them choose what they want in my store.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding! How wonderful!
My last giveaway winner got these big heart earrings, and they were just so gorgeous. And I've only made one pair of them since. There's so much work.
Can you put my name in there too?
Oh, of course.
That would be fantastic. I'd wear it here to the show. I'm so glad you came in today, Melissa.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I want you to come again because
Yes.
bring some other things of the jewelry that you do, because it's very important for an artist to become recognized and known, because people have a feeling like when you get to know this person, there's a friendship that grows between you, and that's a wonderful thing for an artist to have.
That is true.
Is people who really love their art and really care about them. So that's good. So I'm so glad you came in, and please
for
come in
having me.
again
I
and
will.
bring more things so
I
that we
will.
can.
I'm hoping by then I'll have a better arsenal of things.
A better what?
More things to have.
Oh, more things. Yes, that'll be wonderful. You can see the jewelry okay on, but it's sometimes nice if you can
I can
hold.
pop
Yeah,
her
there
off.
you go. There you can hold it up, and you get. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I really couldn't tell on your ears, so.
Oh, yeah, they're big.
Yeah, so that's what you bring a lot so you can show them up for us, because the ladies will really enjoy
yes.
seeing them. Okay, honey, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in.
you so much.
And we'll be right back.
CentralValleyTalk, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades. Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe. Call CarolCo at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine, available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Well, deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Well, lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. Never ever learned to read and write so well, but he could play the guitar like a ringing bell. Go, go, I said, go, Johnny, go. I said, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, you go. I said, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Guitar and a gun inside, sit beneath the tree beside the railroad track. The engineers used to sing sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, you know, they stop and say, oh my, that little country boy could play. Go, go. I said, go, Johnny, go. I said, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go. I said, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Here we go now. Well, his mama said someday you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights and Johnny be good tonight. I said go, go, go. I said go, Johnny, go. I said go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go. I said
All right. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.
Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
Termites? Gone. Ants? Gone. Call San Joaquin Pest Control at 291-2200 or visit them online at sanjoaquinpestcontrol.com to take care of your pest problem today.
Clovis Community College may be free for you to attend. Call 325-5239 or visit cloviscollege.edu for details. We offer general education classes for transfer and short-term training programs.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Got lactose intolerance or dairy allergies? Discover delicious raw milk and discover dairy. CarolCo, the Valley's leader for no-cost energy upgrades. Now installing AC motors, Nest thermostats, insulation, and more. COVID-19 safe. Call CarolCo at 559-396-3939 and visit carolco.net. Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
When you need to get fit, contact Gary Torres, IFBB Pro, specializing in weight loss, body transformations, and contest prep. Email Gary Torres 5336@yahoo.com.
Hey, I'm Chris DeVold. Tune in every Friday night on CentralValleyTalk.com when I bring you Sex, Drugs, Chris DeVold, where I'll give you 3 guesses on what we talk about. And I also vow to bring you 1 live local music act a week. So tune in every week because you never know what kind of music you're going to hear right here on CentralValleyTalk.com.
The Space Colony Journals are an epic tale of a family's struggle to survive. Meet the courageous women and dangerous men who dare to carve a home on the alien world of Vensug. Get your copy today. Available on Amazon and Gale Daly's FineArt.com.
Hi, we're back again, and we have a very interesting guest now, and a very important guest because he is a master of something we're all trying to figure out if we're a senior citizen. So I'm going to introduce you to Paris Clough, and he says his insurance, but I'm going to tell you there's an art to that too. Mm-hmm. Hi, Paris.
Hi, how are you? Good to be on the show, Carol. Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's wonderful. And where did you get the name Paris? That's wonderful.
Oh, cool. My parents actually enjoyed the story I don't know if you're familiar with Homer's Iliad and the Odyssey. And, Prince Paris abducted Helen of Troy and started the Trojan War. And so
Yes.
My parents enjoyed that story, and they thought Paris was a neat name. And so I've named after Prince Paris. That's how I got that name.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic.
My parents never let me date anybody named Helen, though, so I don't know.
Oh, I was just going to ask you about that. Did you ever find Helen?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. This is wonderful. I'm so excited to have you here today because it says insurance, but, there's an art to that, too, because it's an art of talking to people and helping them to understand what you're trying to sell or give them or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's that understanding that you get, and to me, that's an art.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do it. Like I call in to some of these Medicare things, and I really don't know what they're talking about, And I come out of the phone and say, well, what does it mean?
Yeah,
so,
you're more confused after you call sometimes.
That's right. So you have that art of being able to help understand, actually, it's all of this stuff, but you make it understandable, and you make it so that you can say, well, I'm doing something for myself by doing this. Mm-hmm. And that's important. All of us have to remember that we have to take care of ourselves, too.
Absolutely.
Yes. So tell us something about, like, if I was calling you and I have a Medicare card with A and B, 1 or 2, whatever it is. Uh-huh. How would you speak to them?
So if you have a Medicare card, which is the red, white, and blue card that you get, Part A, it comes to you because you paid taxes. You had a job perhaps, and you worked the requisite number of quarters to be able to qualify for Part A. And then Part B, as in boy, is for, Part A is for hospitals, anything you might do for surgeries or emergency rooms, and then other services that are, there's a lot that goes into it, but
Yeah.
for the time we have here today, Part B is for anything you'll do outside of a hospital, like at a doctor's office, things that you'll do at a lab service, maybe in x-rays, clinics, things like that.
Oh,
So Part
yeah.
B gives you the ability to do that. If you don't have any other insurance besides Medicare, and you go to the hospital or have a surgery, you'll have a deductible, and it's just about $1,400 for 60 days. And every 60 days, that renews. So if you don't have other coverage, that can add up if you're in the hospital a couple times in a year. And then with Part B, the doctors and outside of the hospital, that's a 20% co-insurance. So if you go to the doctor with nothing but Medicare, you're going to pay 20% of whatever the bill is for the x-ray, for the labs, for the doctor visits.
Yeah.
So it can add up and be expensive if you don't have any other coverage available.
Yes, it does. So it does Medicare take care of more things than that now?
So when people have just Medicare, I really try to help them understand that they need to have either a supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan. And right now we're in open enrollment for Medicare Advantage plans, which is actually Part C. So a lot of people know about Part A and Part B because that's right on their card.
Right.
And then they hear a lot about Part D, which is for drugs or prescriptions. But then everybody asks, well, what happened to Part C? Did we just skip that one? And so Part C is Medicare Advantage plans. So Part C and D right now have an open enrollment between now and December 7th. It's every year from October 15th to December 7th. And so since we're headed towards December 7th pretty fast. And so if somebody has Medicare, what I'd first do is I'd sit down with them and I'd make sure that who their doctor was, and then I'd also make sure what their prescriptions are, the prescriptions that they're taking, because that's really important for seniors to have those prescriptions covered under the plan.
Oh, yes. Well, I didn't even think of that at all.
Yeah.
So that's so important. And what confused me was I've had the A and B, but I don't know how it's ever helped me. If they've paid anything for me, I just don't know.
Well, if we were talking earlier, and you said that you have the VA because you're a veteran. Thank
Yeah,
you
the
very much for
VA.
your service, by the way. And so somebody with the VA benefits may not ever really understand or use the Medicare card because everything that's done under the VA is a different department than the Medicare department. So if you go to the VA and you have those benefits there, they never will ask you for a Medicare card. Medicare will give you the ability to go see doctors outside the VA and utilize doctors there. I have a lot of clients that are VA, that they're veterans, and they will use the Medicare card to get second opinions. They will use the Medicare card to go to another doctor outside of the VA that they might want to see and that they're interested in seeing. There's different levels of benefits that the VA offers, and for example, a couple of my clients they qualify for the VA benefits. However, in their particular lineup of benefits, they didn't have an ambulance that was covered. And so Medicare Advantage plans will come in and cover the ambulance costs so they can have an ambulance. And the ambulance will take them wherever they want to go. But it's nice to have a plan that will cover those things that VA may or may not cover. And because Medicare Advantage plans are zero premium, they don't cost anything to actually just have the plan. It's very attractive for those people who are veterans who want to have that benefit as well.
Wow, that's really interesting. I was so glad to hear that because I always said, "What the heck are these for?" And not. It's interesting to know that there are benefits for me that I could have. I've never used, but I could certainly use it if I needed it. Right.
Absolutely.
So that's
Yeah.
wonderful. And what was the other question I had? What does your age have any difference on the benefits or?
That's a really good question. So Medicare supplements have a cost. They're a monthly premium to have a supplement, and the supplement's cost is based on your age. So if you're right at 65, usually they have a really good deal because you're turning 65, you just got Medicare, and they want to offer you a really nice entry-level premium. And then as you age, unfortunately, those bonuses go away, and 70, 80, upwards, the premiums do start getting pretty expensive, or they start to increase. Medicare Advantage plans have a zero premium, so they don't have anything that you have to pay a month. Well, there are a couple that in Fresno County and the Central Valley that do have a premium, but most of them have a zero premium in the Central Valley. Now, you have to be 65 or older, qualify for Part A and B in order to have a Part C plan or Medicare Advantage plan. You have to, if you aren't 65 or older, though, some people have Medicare because they're on disability.
Oh.
And if you have a disability for 24 months or more, you can usually qualify for Medicare. And the clients that I have that are in that category usually have worked with a lawyer or worked with disability to be able to obtain that benefit, and they get the Medicare card. In fact, I had some kind of bittersweet news just this last week. One of my clients got better, and her disability is now gone, and she doesn't qualify for Medicare anymore. So I unfortunately lost a client, but to a good thing. So I'm glad that she's better. I'm glad that her disability has now been rehabilitated and she's doing better. So that was neat to hear.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Also, I think that I'm somehow connected to Aetna. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, Aetna is one of the carriers that provides a Medicare Advantage plan and a Medicare supplement, and they have a prescription drug plan. So what happens is Medicare will partner with a private insurance carrier like Aetna or like United Healthcare or Humana or, Brand New Day. There's lots of them in Fresno County. And they will partner with them to provide the service. And so Part C plans, Medicare Advantage plans, are actually administered by a private insurance company, but Medicare pays them to do that. And so that's why they can offer a zero premium on a lot of these plans. And there's also prescription drug plans that follow the same thing, which is a Part D. So Part D is where you get your prescriptions, and Aetna and other carriers like Aetna have a prescription drug plan that they will administer for Medicare for you. And so that's a premium, and then you have copays as you pick up your drugs each month. So that's there's some cost to having a Part D prescription drug plan.
Well, the VA used to charge me for all my meds. I'd get bills every month, and quite big ones, because I got to take a lot of medication. But now, for some reason, they stopped sending me bills, so I'm getting that as a benefit now that
That's
I
nice.
don't have to pay for my medicines.
Yeah, the VA, if you qualify for VA benefits, they're really worth it to have the VA benefits. And I have a lot of clients that have VA benefits and do Medicare Advantage plans as well, so they can have both of those benefits in case they want to have a second opinion or something. So
Yeah, that's wonderful. It really is. I am the type of person that is busy all the time. I keep myself busy, art and writing and doing stuff like that. And I don't really spend much time taking care of myself. And that's something I'm trying to learn, that I got to think about being a little kinder to me.
you're right. Your health is your number one asset. If you lose your health, it doesn't matter how much wealth or other things you have, because your health is just so
know.
important.
I know, but I am so blessed that my health is good, really. I'm feeling fine. I have a little, I don't have a ladylike walk anymore, sort of boo-boo-boo. But I'm still around, I'm still doing things, and I'm still happy, so I'm happy.
That's great. That's great.
Yes, I want to say, if I can, to a lot of older people that you either can get old or you can get back alive. Because if you sit down and decide, okay, I'm old, I'm just going to sit here and die, and a lot of older people do that,
Yeah.
and it just weakens you, and you do get sick, and you do die early. So get yourself interested in something. Get a hobby. Get something that gets your mind working. And if you can't, if your body is hurting, you don't have to do that. But at least keep your mind active.
That's true.
That's right. So that's my advice to you.
That's great. There's a lot of the Medicare Advantage plans have extra benefits like a gym membership. And there's several companies are now adding things like social gathering. I know we can't do a lot of social gathering right now with COVID and everything, but some of the companies are offering extra benefits for seniors to get together and kind of have some friendships and do some classes on art and other things that they do. Actually, I have one of my clients got together with her insurance, and they found out the medical group was having an art class, and she learned how to paint. And one of the years, she painted this beautiful, a lot of them actually. I watched her get better and better every year as I'd meet
Oh.
with her and sit down with her. And last year, or maybe the year before, she gave me one of her paintings. And it was really beautiful. And it was so
Wow.
nice to be able to have her share with me that she had really enjoyed this plan and the insurance that I put her on, and that all the extra benefits were really working for her. And it was neat to have a really neat painting now that I actually have in my office. So it's neat to have that.
That's wonderful. Well, you deserved it because you've certainly done a lot to help other people, and you're blessed because of that. Maybe you don't know how blessed you are.
Thank you.
For giving your love and work and everything to help other people. I just admire you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad you came in today. And please come in again, because even though it's just the season right now for Medicare, people still should understand what they've got in their hands, So
Absolutely.
come in again. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, Carol.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
thank you so much. And that's it for today. So I'll see you next Thursday, and you have a nice day.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid in the state of California, you may be able to get more benefits at no additional cost. A United Healthcare Dual Complete Plan combines your Medicare and Medi-Cal coverage to give you more benefits than original Medicare. If you have Medicare and Medi-Cal, call Paris Clough, an independent insurance agent, at 559-825-1678. That's 559-825-1678. This plan is available to anyone who has both medical assistance from the state and Medicare.
With Organic Pastures Raw Milk, you're getting a product that has been meticulously managed from grass to glass. From our pastures to our dairy, creamery, and distribution, we work hard to produce a product that is safe and clean for you.
Give your child the tools to succeed. The Yergubian Academic Center offers one-on-one and group educational lessons by appointment. Over 90% of our students show significant improvement in their academics in just 3 months. Students of the Yergubian Academic Center have gone on to UCLA, UC San Diego, Yale, Stanford, and many more prestigious universities. Schedule a tutoring session today. Call 559-437-3973.
Termites? Gone. Ants? Gone. Call San Joaquin Pest Control at 291-2200 or visit them online at sanjoaquinpestcontrol.com to take care of your pest problem today.